It's almost Halloween time, so I decided to show you some like Halloween themed recipes. Hi guys, and welcome to my next video. It's almost Halloween time, so I decided to show you some like Halloween themed recipes, and that's why are we here. I have a little hint for you what we're gonna do today. I'm in the kitchen, so we'll be baking, and you can guess what we're gonna do today. I've prepared for you two recipes. First is basically, I'm calling it pizza pumpkins, and I found this recipe on TikTok, so I don't know how it will turn out, but we will see. And the second recipe is for cookies. I bought special cookie cutter, I'll show you later. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to make both today, but you will see it in this video. Just maybe I'm gonna bake it another day. But today we'll be baking like pizza pumpkins, so let's start with it. So this is the TikTok I found. And we're gonna try to make it the same way as the TikTok shows. So for this recipe we will need 2 pizza crust dough, ketchup, shredded cheese, and then some meat. I decided to choose bacon because I love bacon, but you can use some ham or whatever you want. And the important part is cooking rope. Oops. So I forgot to buy something for pumpkin stem, so I decided to keep one part of the dough and just, like create it. Usually you can use like a stem from peppers, or you can use, I don't know, whatever. It reminds you the pumpkin stem, but I'm gonna solve it like this. So I'm very curious how it's gonna turn out because it's kind of challenging, but let's put it in the oven. You have to set oven for 375 Fahrenheit. I think it's about 180 degrees Celsius. So we're gonna put it there, and it should be like between 11 to 15 minutes. So we're gonna see. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. I hope good, but you never know. So far I used just one dough because I didn't know how it's gonna turn out. Then maybe I'm gonna use the other one, so we will see. But I have no idea how it's gonna look like. So pumpkins are out. I think it's not bad, but we will see. And actually I found like 3 stems from like peppers, so I will leave it cool it down for a bit, and I'll see you in a while. Okay guys, I am done. It's not perfect, but I think for the first attempt it's not bad at all. But obviously it doesn't look like, you know, the TikTok ones, but I think that's pretty good, so I'm gonna show you. So here they are. The worst part was removing the rope, because, you know, it was sticky, kind of. It was the part it took me probably the longest, but overall I think it's not bad. If you are creative, you can create these, you know, for Halloween, like little pumpkin pizzas, but I'm satisfied with my result. So that was the first recipe, and I think it's time for a taste test. And also I think I'm gonna leave the cookies for another day, but you will see it here. So the second half of this video is gonna be like baking cookies, which is gonna be fun because I have a surprise, so just wait for it and let's do the taste test. By the way, overall I left it in the oven probably about 20 minutes. It would be like golden brown, so just leave it there until it's like golden brown. So just wanted to tell you. Hey, it's time! Tastes like pizza. Could have been more filled probably, but still it's good. So that was the first part of Halloween baking, and now we're gonna move to the second part of Halloween baking. So let's do this. Hello guys, and welcome to another day. I am back. Today we will bake sugar cookies, but you'll see that in a while. So we're gonna start with the dough. We need some ingredients. I need to take a look for some recipe. I haven't baked these cookies so far. I baked different types, but I'm pretty sure we can find some easier recipe for sugar cookies. So let's get into it. So I found one, and we will need 1 cup of unsalted butter, 1 cup granulated sugar, then 1.5 teaspoons vanilla extract, and then 1 large egg. I'm not sure if we have large eggs, maybe I will use 2 smaller ones. Then 2.5 cups all-purpose flour, and 3/4 teaspoon baking powder, and 3/4 teaspoon table salt. So I think I have everything. So let's get it ready and mix it together. So I have everything here, just the butter, it should be like, you know, softer. So I'm thinking to just warm it up to make it softer, to better mix it, but you should probably pull it out before you start. So I warmed up butter, and now it's like perfect consistency. So I need to mix it with sugar, that's what the recipe says. And it's better to use mixer, so I'm gonna use hand mixer probably, and you are supposed to mix it like 2 minutes, I think. So let's try it. Always says mix until it's well combined, so that's what I'm doing. Just wanted to tell you what's going on now. So we're gonna continue. Now we need to mix flour, salt and baking powder in a separate bowl. So that's what I'm gonna do now, and then I think we're gonna put it together and mix it, and we will have dough. So there's one important thing I have to tell you. You should read the recipe before you start baking, because I just found out that it has to sit 2 to 3 hours. So that's not what I expected, but yeah. The important rule is to read it before you start. It's already late, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to finish it today. I hope yes, but we will see. So I'm gonna wrap it now and put it in the fridge, and we will see. In worst case, I'll see you another day, but I hope not. Okay guys, after 2 hours I am back and I think we can continue with baking. And I want to show you my cookie cutter. I ordered it from JB Cookie Cutters. They are basically 3D printed and you can choose almost everything. And I think they are also creating like custom ones, so you can probably write them and, you know, say what you want. And because this is a Halloween video, I decided to choose this cookie cutter. I'm a big fan of Wednesday TV show on Netflix and this is the thing. So I decided to create these, and after I bake them I will decorate them. So we're gonna be making also icing together. So let's see how it's gonna turn out. So another fail today. I think I was supposed to either like roll it before I put it to the fridge, because now it's like stone kind of, so I can't roll it. So I will probably try to wait and leave it outside for a bit, but now I can't do anything with it, so that happens sometimes. I hope it helps if I'm gonna leave it out for a bit. So I'll wait and see you in a while. So once again, I didn't read the recipe until the end, and it says if the dough is cracking, which is my case, you should let it sit like 10 to 15 minutes to room temperature. So I'm gonna wait 15 minutes and then I'm gonna try it again. So as you could have seen, I was fighting with the dough. I think this cookie cutter is not good for this dough because it keeps cracking. So I made just like 6 things. The other ones are just bears because this dough is good for some simple shapes. So I chose bear and I will make it scary, don't worry. But at least I have 6 things. But you know, not always is going, you know, according to your plans. So I hate this dough. I believe it's gonna be delicious, but it took me so long to figure it out and, you know, do at least something. Now we have to preheat oven for 350 Fahrenheit, and baking time it should be like between 8 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna put there the first cookies and I'll show you after. And in meantime we will do icing, so excited for decorating probably more. So if you want to see how it will end up, just stay with me and you will see the result. I'm not very satisfied with the visual of cookies. I think I can make better dough, but I tried this for the first time. So next time I will try probably a different one, but I'm gonna try to fix it. I'm gonna show you how they turned out. I think they are kind of messy, but I'm gonna try to fix it. So here, some of them here, but you can see that they're not perfect and sometimes they're missing something, so let's try to fix it. Okay guys, after like 5 hours I am finally done, and I didn't fix it. It looks maybe even worse than before. But purpose of this video was just to have fun, you know, and I love baking, as I mentioned. I love cooking, so this video was fun. It didn't turn out as I expected, but I think I will play with it more around Christmas time, because I will be baking Christmas gingerbreads. You will see it during Christmas, and I think the dough is better for this and the decorating is easier, so this dough wasn't good. Whatever, I am done. It's probably around 10-11 p.m. I have no idea actually. It's after 10 p.m. I see it there. And I will show you final results, so please don't laugh because it's funny, and I got tired, so I just did whatever I thought it's good. So I will be playing more with Christmas baking. This is just for fun and it's Halloween themed. So let's do the taste test. So this is the final result. We're gonna choose which one I'm gonna taste. This is how it looks if I get tired. So the first ones are definitely better, but at least it's gonna be delicious. Okay, so I chose the sad one. That's how I feel after 5 hours of baking. And I don't count the time spent with the pizza pumpkins. So that was yesterday. So I'm gonna try this one. At least it tastes good. But I like Christmas gingerbreads and Christmas Czech cookies much more than this. So. Okay guys, we are at the end of this video. I'm not gonna give you a recipe for this dough because I don't like it, and if you want you can Google it if you would like to bake these, but I do not recommend for some more complicated shapes. Or just if you want to do like, you know, circle cookies or heart cookies, or I don't know, something basic. I just searched for like sugar cookie recipe, easy recipe, you know, so you can look for it. Also, let me know in the comments below how do you like my results, even the pizza pumpkins or my cookies, my messy cookies. And also I want to know if I have here someone who loves baking, so let me know. And as always, I would be really happy also for like and comment, and see you next time.